controversy has trailed the GoFundMe campaign for Big Brother evicted housemate Erica. It was said that the attention given to this program shows how irresponsible Nigerian youths are as we face issues in the country such as the increase in pump price and electricity that has ravaged the economy. It is, however, alleged that this is a misplacement of priority on the part of Nigerian youths. What do you think should be done? Flip TV is on the streets to get the views and summations of Nigerians on this. This is Vox Pop on Flip TV. I am Christian Chuku.
This is not the first time they have been increasing fuel now. So Nigeria is supposed to bear it, with my own understanding. The price, they have started since. Any government that come to Nigeria, they must increase fuel. Minus Yaradua. When Yaradua was there, people are very happy. But now, another government has come. So it will happen because the 1,000 naira are not useful. If you take Okada now from here to Agege, buy food, 1,000 naira don't spoil. Let me speak broken and grammar. Let me roll on together. They will understand me. So the fuel increase is not a new thing. Then I want you to know, minus fuel, there are many things increase. The eba, we are buying 20 naira before. Eba, now it's 100 naira. You understand? Ask me anything, I will tell you. So, with my own understanding, if fuel increase, Shebi government have motto. If Nigeria can come out and shout, go and tell someone that, Oga, what is happening? This BRT from Ogba to Baga is supposed to be 100 naira. Why 150? It's part of what we are saying.
Why is that Nigerians are not shouting? Why is it that we are not?
Nigerians, they sleep. Fella has said it, Sophie and smiling. I am happy that you asked me a good question. You will live long. You are a young man. If you can put it on TV, let them see. They sleep, they are afraid. In coronavirus time, what I see, I am expecting Nigeria to go out and tell our government, this is what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I wish coronavirus, it come to Nigeria, then we run away to America because nobody will take care of us. But God Almighty is there, keeping us alive. It will never be my portion. Corona will never be your portion in the name of Jesus. So, anyway, I am not surprised because they are used to it. They are behaving like a baby.
We are afraid. Is it that we are afraid?
You say?
Is it that we are afraid?
Nigeria, before uncle, somebody is going. Somebody carry gun, follow him. Let me even tell you, this country, is like, we need to pray very well about leader. Because God will bring some leader. And at the end of the day, they pursue them. As I was coming there, I see one woman was crying. He was praying for Ambode. Akiwumi Ambode. And I tell that woman, say, pray for the people that brought Ambode there too. He said, for where? I have my reason why I asked him. See, any one of them, they are there now. If they do good, God will reward them. It's their work that we praise them. You understand? We have some government, they have pretend before, especially in Lagos State, they pretend they do good so that people will think they are good. They now went to Abuja to collect money. Move back small. Let me stand well because of these people. After they collect money for Abuja, you know, they now run to London, building house, university, especially Dubai. God has exposed them. I know them.
Okay, my question, why are we not doing anything now?
We can't do anything.
Why?
Okay, because they are afraid.
Are you afraid?
If the whole Nigeria be like me, Nigeria go better. If I see someone Lulana, if he stand there, I will tell him what to do. I will tell him that, Oga, you are sleeping. Yes. Now death. Now he go finish. Everybody will die. I go tell someone who say, Oga, you dey sleep. Ambode, he no sleep. Fasola, he no sleep. Now he dey sleep. But you dey sleep.
They're looking at our blaming our youth because they are not looking at what they are supposed to look at. See, everybody, Big Brother Nigeria, they are focused on there. Is it not our fault? It's our fault.
That is why the corruption cannot stop. It's part of what we are saying. Sometimes people vote for people because of money. A man that went to sell house, borrow money to do election, that type of man, if he get there, what do you think it will happen? Eh? The one that have grace to be a governor, he don't care. Talk less of the one that went to borrow money. So let me just tell you, if you are good, me, I don't know why you are doing this thing now. But if you are a good man, God will reward you. We still have a better people, we have good people. All what Ajakonde has done when he was a governor in Lagos State, people talk about it. And I thank God, he's one of the Ambode advisor. We give thanks to Almighty God. Ile Epo, very beautiful. Oshodi, Terminal 1, Terminal 2. And that boss, Agege, Ambode, has done a lot. In fact, I am going to use my last card, use to buy many things for people to vote Ambode if Ambode come to Nigeria as a president. Yes.
On the increase in electricity, the fact is, you know, our economy is import-dependent economy. Do you understand? We determine our economy by dollars because most of the things we use are in dollars. And if you see increase in dollars, it brings inflation because most of the things that comes in, they are in dollars. So if dollar is 300 naira today, tomorrow it's 400 naira. You can't expect what you are buying at 300 naira today to buy it the same 300 naira tomorrow when dollar has changed.
Does that justify the increase in fuel?
Yes, if you are talking about increase in fuel, it is right decision. Do you understand? Why do I say, though it is hard, but the reality is that we cannot sustain subsidy. Why we cannot sustain it is that there is corruption in this country. And what brings corruption? Our government is subsidizing petroleum products at exorbitant amounts of trillions of dollars. Do you understand? So when subsidy, it is justified. Do you understand? Because let them give the market free hand. Let government remove their impact on it. Because they have given an example of telecom sector that they deregulated it and everything was fine. Do you understand? How much are we buying SIM card before now? How much are we buying it now? How much is the rate of call before now? How much is it now? Do you understand? Look at diesel, look at kerosene. There is no government subsidy on those ones. And people are buying it, they are fine. Do you understand? So if removing subsidy will end scarcity, because you bet with me that if there is subsidy and there is scarcity of petroleum, if there is serious scarcity, people can buy a liter of petroleum at 500 naira. It has happened before.
Is it not that our government, they were supposed to have built refineries all these years, that we are in this situation?
That is irresponsible on the part of government.
So the government needs to be blamed on everything that is happening.
Yes, they are the one that needs to be blamed because they are not doing the right thing at the right time. That's the fact. We cannot leave government out of it. Government have to come into it. Though it is government that is taking the decision by now. But my own fear is that if their government is not paying for subsidy again, do you understand? What will they use the money for? Will they use the money meant for subsidy judiciously? That's another problem. That is our fear in 2012. The government tried to remove subsidy. They have genuine reason for removing subsidy. But
Can we trust them?
that is the problem. That is
Okay, now talk about Bbnaija. Why are youth? They contributed money. As at this point in time, she's having like 7-8 million from Nigerians from a Bbnaija show. Why we are having increase in fuel, whereby youth are supposed to be talking about it. So how do you see it?
You know, that is misplaced priority. That's why I said if they ask me if youths are ready for leadership, most time my answer is no. Because most Nigerians youth, 70 to 80% of Nigerian youths, they don't have their priority right. Do you get it now? So, having me, that Bbnaija did not see it as one show, one reality show that have any meaningful impact on the youth. Rather, most of what is out is negative impact. But it's now left for the youth to think themselves. It's not only youth. You see some adults are contributing money. When this lady left Bbnaija last year, someone, not even Tasha, the previous one, Nina Ivy, someone bought Camry 2008 for her. For what?
Even this one, they bought Benz.
What's the economic impact? What's the positive impact does the show have? Do you understand? So that's Nigerians to blame. That's Nigerian youth to blame for that. That's misplaced priority on the part of Nigerians youth.
Thank you very much, sir. The question is, the youth now, even graduates, most of them are out there. I know of one or two of my friends are finished. They have to leave the academic world and go into learning something else, a handwork, so that they will not just stay idle. Do you get? So even in school now, we are even advising ourselves, as much as we are doing the academic work, you try to pick a skill and buttress on it. So that's where the whole thing is going now. It's not just about education anymore. At least try to be enterprising. So the future of the youth now is more of you get the academic standards, the academic background, so that when you couple that with your own personal entrepreneurial business, it's going to help out a long way in at least bringing out new innovations and new findings. Do you get? So for the youth, I just advise we the youth to just stand on our ground and hope and believe that sometime, someday, at least there'll be something out there for us to live up to. Because looking at it for electricity, okay, you find out that youth, their focus is like on this will be Nigeria. They're not even concerned about what is happening in the country and however reacting, I suppose. Well, if you don't blame them, you don't blame them. There are a whole lot of things bothering us. So if there's anything that will take our mind out of our worry, we will just focus on it. That's the reason why the entertainment industry is booming in our country. Because we use it as a means of forgetting our sorrow, even in a moment. You listen to music, you dance to the tunes. At that time, you don't care about anything. Even people do consume liquors and alcohol just to forget problem for a minute. But in as much as we do, the problem still don't go. It still come back after. I was coming at that because we are supposed to do something as youth. Okay. Yeah, we are supposed to hold the government responsible. Why is it that our youth are not holding government responsible? Well, because they are afraid or they are weak. If you tell me afraid, I will not say we are afraid in a way, but the proper this thing background has not been set for us to have a say or have a voice. We have associations of student union, which in a way I believe should be a strong body, a platform for youth to come out and speak. They're not doing anything. They have pocketed them, just like they pocketed so many other aspects or sectors of things that are happening. People that come out and talk. Activists, they have already pocketed them. So we cannot do anything. We can still do something. The problem is one or two those that are willing to come out for if they make the clarion call, still few amongst those youths will be the one to go and sell us out. So we don't have any sense of loyalty or patriotism. I don't say we don't have any sense, but we have a low, permit me to change that word, we have a low sense of patriotism in this country. So we are not patriotic enough. You now, we just gathered ourselves as five now, trying to agitate for something of a good cause. They might just come and pick one or two of us and change our mind with one or two incentives. The rest now they'll start thwarting or find a way to sabotage the effort we are making. So they find a way, the system will always find a way to break into anybody that is trying to make anything difficult for them. Do you think protest is the key? Protest, nationwide protest, like engaging the government on social media,
Well, thank God for social media. At least it has created an avenue for a whole lot of people to be heard. It has created a process for a whole lot of people to be heard, and I believe the government have actually put out a law or a kicked against that where they call it uh, hate speech. So those that go to social media to say their mind, some do go overboard and insult, and they don't. I don't. Sometimes some people don't. They're destructive when they try to activate. I mean, uh, doing their activity. Do you get me? So, but that hate speech stuff, I believe, is one of those ways that the system is trying to.
Final words. Final words.
Okay.
Just final words. Next. What do you think?
What is next is for we the youth to try to see how to infiltrate into the government system. To infiltrate into the system and be part of the system, not to be errand boys and thugs. And do you understand? We have to find a way to be part of the system.
You want to scrap Bbnaija?
Bbnaija, it's a way of empowering you too. There are a lot of people that will come out. I believe some house space, now even the ones evicted now, most of them came out millionaires. And they're very, I believe most of them that are wise enough will invest that money. And the popularity they have already, they will capitalize on it and do good for themselves.
You not scrap it.
Why would they scrap it? Bbnaija is okay. If there's anything that's happening now that is going against the system, then I believe it actually does what I just said. Anything that the youth are trying to do that is already kicking against the system, they always try the way to what? Dilute it. So Bbnaija is a way of. I watched Bbnaija too. I just said they evicted one of the Erica, one of the most liked housemates, and to that effect, the way Nigerians reacted, some people are seeing it as it's not supposed to be like that. Maybe they are glorifying the program too much or thereabout. It's because they are putting on a nice show. Just like the music, when they host the show, people do go climb fence and start just to watch. It's just like this. Anything that Nigerians like, they go out for it. We are over 200 million people. So if the population, at least a little fraction of the population, pick interest on a particular program, and they use their way of catching their fun and forgetting their sorrow, then I see no reason why they should scrap it. But if they have a good reason for that particular reality show to be scrapped, then they have to make us believe or convince us enough. But from my own opinion, I love the show and I'll keep watching it.
It will surely affect the common man now, because most people presently, they are even managing to eat. They are managing to survive. Some even trek where they are not supposed to trek because no enough money to enter vehicle. Where it's 50 naira before, it's now 100 naira. So the increase of fuel we affect people in no how. So let government look at the plight of common men, because most of all these government officials, they have cars. Their children don't take public transport. So when they are thinking of, let them not be thinking one way. Increase of fuel will not be beneficial to any common man. Some are even begging. Since COVID-19, some have started begging because some have lost their jobs, some they are receiving half salary, and you are now inflicting more pains on on what has already been injured. It's not good.
Some people are saying they should scrap Bbnaija because it's shifting the attention of people from looking at what's important in Nigeria.
Bbnaija is not it's not the problem of the country, or it's not affecting anything. Let them know it's a program that like any other program, and people are enjoying it. So after all, some of all those people sponsoring Bbnaija, they gave government money to subsidize for this Corona period, but none of them they didn't even do anything to common men. Instead, they were even sharing rice for APC members only. So instead of giving people money or food, raw food, the one they brought, they were sharing to APC members only. Imagine. Or some were even cooking and say people should queue up. How many family will queue up?
It's not the fault of Nigeria, but the government.
It's not any Bbnaija. Let them not say it's Bbnaija. Bbnaija, this problem has been on before Bbnaija started.
They said a housemate named Erica was giving money. And people were saying, why not Nigerians respond like that to people that are having issues in the society? But that was evicted. They spent money, they contributed money. Okay, they contribute money. People, the fans, they contribute money. Almost, it's getting to 10 million now, and it's still going on. Yes, people are now saying, why would Nigerians not respond to issues in the country? That's the question on ground.
How are they going to respond? Are they going to the common men? They say, okay, bring you people's account. Those type of people can help. If they give government, the one they gave government, did they give the common men? That's the question. The one they gave individuals and even abroad gave government for the common men. Cupboard did not reach anybody's hand. So I don't blame them. Because if they give the money to government will not give it to the common men.
They can still give it to common men also.
Which common men? Who?
Like the people that are giving that money to, they can still, not the government, and they can from their own and give it.
Yeah, that is if proper arrangement is made. You cannot say they will give a common. Where will they see common men to give? If they say, okay, everybody send your account number ahead, you will see that they will help. There are some people that helped in my area that even they were paying for food stuff and say common men should queue. If those kind of people can do like that, if they have access to common men's account, they will put something. Yes, now.
Is a little bit bad because when we look at the situation of the country now, we'll see that people are passing through a lot of hardship, and it will be very bad, especially the electricity tariff. That is the worst because that is what will affect the masses most, not even the poor. So, and they have been increasing the money about 4 months ago. So every month, they are increasing the money, and they are still telling us that they will increase the tariff. Whereas already they have increased it, and they will still increase it.
Do you think Nigerians should are supposed to react?
It's better if we can cooperate. That is the most important thing. If the whole Nigeria can cooperate and react to the issue. But if it doesn't cooperate, I don't think the reaction will work.
Some people are saying the reasons why Nigerians are not cooperating is because of their attention on Bbnaija, Big Brother Nigeria. Everybody's attention is there, and people are not looking at the issues.
Well, it's not everybody's attention. I didn't watch it. So at least when we look at the percentage of people who watch Big Brother Nigeria, I think it's mostly the youths and the women. So when you look at the elderly and the matured people, they don't have time for it. So I don't think that is the issue.
People that are supposed to act, that are supposed to hold government responsible, when they are watching Bbnaija, what do you think is the future of these people, of Nigeria?
The future is a war, a total war, because I don't think there's any gain in watching that program. I don't think there's any gain in watching the program because it doesn't make any sense. So what is the sense in it? So we are getting nothing. So that is why the youth are interested in it, not the other. So if you find any person interested in it, that maybe, I would say maybe the person doesn't know what he or she is doing.
Last question. Do you believe in this school of thought that Nomokri, former aide of President Jonathan, said that the reasons why the federal government increased this electricity and fuel price is because our youths are focused, their focus is not attached, or their focus is not on what is happening in Nigeria but on Bbnaija. Their attention is diverted. Do you believe in that?
Well, if I partially believe, but when we look at it, some of our youth themselves, they engage themselves in some other things that are not meaningful. You understand me? When we look at it, some we say they are this guy, some we say they are Yahoo. So for a lot of them doesn't want to do anything concrete that will fetch them money. So they have one way or the other that they used to make money. So they will have time for all those things. Watching Bbnaija, watching all these things, they will have time for it. So thank you.
If our youth are less concerned about what happens in the country, it then means that there is a problem. Nigerians have expressed disappointment in the leadership as they hope on the miracle to happen in this country. This is still Vox Pop of Flip TV. You can put your comments on our comment page. This is Christian Chuku.